2021 has been an eventful year in northeastern and central Pennsylvania, from shocking crimes to stunning acts of kindness. Newswatch 16's Scott Schaffer wraps up the year in news.
Frank Scavo probably didn't think he'd become one of the top news stories of the year when he joined hundreds of other protesters in a riot at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. One day later, he told Newswatch 16 he wasn't even inside.
You know, at 1 o'clock, we left the Capitol area because there was nothing going on.
But he was inside. In the fall, Scavo pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 60 days in federal prison. Less than a month after the insurrection at the Capitol, a major snowstorm led to a murder in Luzerne County. A man in Plains Township shot two of his neighbors in a dispute over snow removal. Surveillance video of the deadly incident shows the couple badgered James Spade until Spade retrieved a gun and killed them both in the street. He killed himself minutes later. In June, a former Mahanoy area high school cheerleader won a case before the U.S. Supreme Court. Brandy Levy had been disciplined by the school in 2017 for an obscene rant on Snapchat that she posted after school hours and off school property. The justices ruled the disciplinary action by the school violated her First Amendment rights. Over the summer, we learned that a homeless truck driver in our area may be a serial killer. Harold Hallman confessed to killing two women from Central PA who he met on dating websites, Erica Schultz of Bloomsburg and Tiana Phillips of McClure, then disposing of their bodies in the woods. Police suspect Hallman was also involved in the murder of a pregnant woman in Michigan and a young man in Germany, crimes that stretch back more than 20 years. But perhaps the most shocking crime of the year came near the very end. Human remains were found buried on a property near Williamsport. Investigators believe they are from two little girls. They were the daughters of Marie Snyder, and they hadn't been seen since 2015. Snyder and two other women are charged in the case in Lycoming County. The news wasn't all bad in 2021. Go Joe returned over the summer. Joe Snedeker jumped back on his bicycle and raised more than $300,000 for St. Joseph Center. Then, months later, a man from Wayne County matched the entire donation, doubling the contribution all by himself. Penn State made history by naming a new president. Neeli Bendapati will become the first woman and the first person of color to lead the state's largest university when she takes over next year. In personal news, a couple of Newswatch 16ers got married in 2021. Both Carmela Mataloni and Allie Gallo tied the knot late in the fall. The news station also said its share of goodbyes. Morning reporter Sarah Bainovsky left WNEP in October to spend more time with her family. Midday anchor Julie Sidoni followed shortly after, leaving for another job in television. Then the legend, sports director Jim Coles, retired in December after more than 30 years. All will be missed as we press forward to 2022. For the Year in Review, I'm Scott Schaffer.